or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is ChrisR against Ivra playing Meta Knight. Okay.
Yeah, we saw Ivra pull out a Meta Knight earlier versus.
Oh yeah. It's definitely not a new character to him right here, but I'd imagine that maybe matchup-wise he'd go Sheik, but nope.
Perhaps he doesn't like rage comebacks. Ivra is rather known for dying to rather ridiculous Jang, so perhaps he just wants to avoid that right here.
Yeah, and can I say that I don't know how Chris does it, but he hasn't been appearing at a lot of tournaments at all, and he still manages to do it this well.
Yeah.
How does he do it?
That's a good question.
He has the combo right there. Wow.
He does used to be in a Wi-Fi crew, so I assume he just plays quite a bit of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, probably. But always shows up, and when he shows up, always make sure that he puts on a show. And right now we see that Ivra tries to retaliate with his own combo right there.
Yeah. Meta Knight is a normal mid-weight, especially, and he just has the kind of fall speed and wave that is not optimal, but pretty good for zero suit to combo. So that's why he's getting all these up airs.
And I think it's funny that both of these characters are actually known for a ladder combos. Gets the forward smash. That's the first stock for ChrisR right there.
Yeah, but who's getting them first? Of course, this is a best of 5, so perhaps Ivra just wanted to try out this character, but ChrisR is running a train over it right now. All right.
Yeah, that's a risky move. Gets punished immediately by that.
Yeah, that's something notable from Meta Knight in this match, but Sheik definitely cannot do.
No, yeah.
Misses up B, it's an up B in return, and that's the stock.
Yeah, the upper to up B from Meta Knight, and like both of these characters are ladder combos, so if you miss it, you're just getting retaliated immediately. Ivra trying to get the adaptation going. Ooh, the kick.
Oh, does F tilt to possibly catch an F tilt.
The spot dodge, yeah.
Great job there.
Because it's long lasting, has good range, pretty fast. Right here we see that ChrisR is getting on the juggle. Ooh, that's gonna be huge. Up B doesn't connect.
Yeah, only gets the first hit. That's barely any damage at all.
Yeah,
on reaction, the nair there. Man, this game is moving fast.
Yeah, both of these players are playing fairly impressive, I guess you could say. Right here, the up B will not kill that one.
Up B knowing he would dash in to try and punish. Oh, it gets the perfect timing on that 2 frame. And that'll be game 1. And of course, Ivra has an important choice to make.
Yeah. Will he go Meta Knight game 2 as well, or will he switch to Sheik, or maybe even a different character?
Yeah.
I know he also played Diddy at some point, and I know that matchup is really hard for ZSS.
Oh, yeah.
And I also know that Chris doesn't like that matchup, so... Because he doesn't really have a lot of practice in it.
Yeah, but I don't really think he plays Diddy Kong as actively anymore.
No,
certainly does play Sheik very actively, so that's what we're going to see right here. Of course, running it back to Smashville, where Sheik is quite competent.
Yep, and this is the best of 5, so this is not the last game if ChrisR manages to win the second game as well. He also has a third chance right here. ChrisR punishing that landing has like so much momentum right here.
Alright, F-throw, bouncing fish. Some good damage.
Yep, and right now we see that Ivra is getting up to combos. Get up attack, interrupting that momentum stream right there.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. Ivra has great control of perfect pivots. And to those Sheiks who do control the perfect pivot, F-tilt to perfect pivot, up tilt is now a mainstay in their game.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't describe Ivra as a very tech skill heavy player, but the inputs that he does do, he gets them right.
Yeah, and he has been out in the lab, though. He has pulled some mix-ups out of there recently that
oh yeah, he's definitely
nobody expected.
Yeah, he's a lab player, yeah. Upper, that will...
All right, and gets it right on the 50-50, and there you go.
That will be the first up for Ivra, and he's in the lead right here. Gets the up B out of shield, doesn't kill yet. Oh, tries to go for it.
Yeah, ChrisR goes off stage against everybody. It doesn't even matter if they play Sheik or whatever.
He's one of these players that he plays zero suit, so it kind of fits him in that way, but
yeah,
he goes for it because he knows that the reward is really, really high, even if the risk might be a bit higher as well.
But I just feel playing this rushdown style zero suit just loses the Sheik's consistency and better frame damage.
Yeah. You'd say that, wow, the SD, that was Drax right there, but living inside of Ivra. Oh, trying to get the arrow with the paralyzing gun.
He would have gotten so much damage had he gotten that.
Yeah,
he did it and now only has 5 damage on him. Beautiful spacing on that nair, making sure to go all the way through him so he can get a punish. There we go, some nice needle stuff.
Yeah, and now ChrisR on the ledge. Ivra with this next trapping game is really on point, and now ChrisR still has to get back to the stage. Gets it down. Oh. I mean, if that crap connects, she can just die. Because it's Sheik. Ooh, watch out for that grab.
Oh, he actually jabbed after could have otherwise gotten a bouncing fish confirm. And this is crucial percentage for ZSS because soon down throw is going to be really scary for Sheik if she doesn't
Yeah. Oh, that's a bouncing fish getting the needles.
Talk about nice mix-ups though. That nair to full hop needles to bouncing fish.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Just getting the arrows because he expected the bouncing fish.
Yeah.
Instead, waiting for the arrows, getting the needles, bouncing fish, done. Very well done by Ivra.
Very
right
nice
there.
job. Some new Sheik tech they're working out to seal that game. But now ChrisR can.
Why did he not ban this? People, please. Ban this stage against ZSS with Samus. Help yourself.
Do you remember when Mr. R actually counterpicked this versus
Oh,
Ivra? He got back there and everybody
yeah.
blasted him. That was really funny. And he was like, well, I won on Battlefield, so I didn't see what was different about Dreamland.
I felt kind of bad for him because everybody was like, why are you doing it?
That's great.
But yeah, I mean, people, it's like either this one or Town and City, but I definitely feel like this stage is better for ZSS.
Yeah. Will we get it? Yes, there we go. And that's why.
Yep.
The same thing as last game was happening. ChrisR doing his rushdown thing, but Sheik just stuffing it, getting slightly more percent. But that doesn't matter when you're going to die at 60.
Yeah, I mean, the Blast Zone is the same as all the other cities except for Battlefield and Town and City. But with the platforms being that high, that still makes a difference. Because ZSS combos are mainly dangerous when she actually has platform extension. If we're trying to get this ledge trap, ooh, arrows is barely in time. That will
probably be it though, yes. Again, getting that 50-50. ChrisR refusing to air dodge there so far.
Yep. I mean, he hasn't been air dodging that much.
No.
Right now we see that he's getting the nair. Will this be the platform extension? No, goes for the 4 there instead. Yep, that's it. Oh, barely misses that upper.
Miss it. This may be crucial.
If that upper would have connected, that would have been it.
I think so too. Alright, and for the bouncing fish, and it's evened out again. Of course, it doesn't really matter in this matchup. But
no, I mean, she can just lose stocks out of nowhere. Ooh, tries to get that on a bouncing fish. Chris with the momentum right here.
There we go, just going off stage straight versus Sheik.
Yeah, this is scary. Gets the up B, will that be it?
Saw he did something on reaction, up out of shield. Oh, and again pushing it all the way there. Still back in time in ledge trap.
Still not getting the stock right there. But he's very patient. Oh, wow. Chris, what are you doing?
Technical error, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, tries to get it back. Oh, there was some great mashing from Ivra, though, at those percents to get out of downstairs so fast. That was incredible.
Yep. And right here, ooh, tries to gets us there. That was a very good mix because he knew he wasn't going to be able to get anything else.
Right, only getting dash attack from that man.
Ivra has to watch out because back air is going to kill.
Yeah.
If it connects, that's a stock.
Oh, he wanted back air into bouncing
fish.
The
reroll! The roll read.
Oh, that read, oh yeah.
That pressure. And then just finishing it like that with the up smash on the roll, that was really good.
ChrisR doing some tricky flip kick things, and Ivra wanted to position himself to get back air into bouncing fish.
I mean, the thing is that ZSS can kind of be weird on stage because you can just zare to the ledge and then just drop it again and do so many weird mix-ups with that thing.
It's really scary.
Samus with the floaty thing does even more with it, but ZSS also makes it kind of scary there. Very counterpick from Ivra right here, going to MD.
Makes a lot of sense. But the thing is, because Ivra decided to go Meta Knight game 1, he's now behind in a pretty crucial counterpick while. But of course, he first needs to win this game to begin with. Doing well so far, but then again, that's just how this matchup goes.
Going from one ZSS best stage to probably Sheik's best stage in this matchup. Even though people would consider it a smash fill, but I definitely think FD is more annoying for ZSS to play against Sheik's neutral. And we see that Ivra is able to basically sold him out the entire time.
Yeah.
ChrisR
just throwing needles.
Yeah, having a hard time to get anything going. This could be huge. No.
Ooh, all right.
If you DI that correctly, you're not dying on FD.
Nope.
It's kind of like on FD, you only die if you have a very specific percentage range, or you just DI poorly. Gets a bouncing fish.
Yeah, from the back throw, a DI mix, of course, that isn't supposed to work.
Oh yeah, with the down B. Ramses likes to call that combo the move.
Right. And again, no air dodge, and that's again going to cost ChrisR. Normally, characters wouldn't die there from being hit by up air, but ZSS is pretty light herself too, which really helps Sheik. in that matchup. Ivra's getting so much.
Yeah, she's paper, just like she.
Yeah.
She dies really early.
It's paper.
Paper
Cardboard
weight.
cutout. Yeah.
Paperweight. And Ivra with the momentum right here.
And another bouncing fish.
Tries to get the grab, but Ivra not getting hit by that.
And actually not punishing. Still, that's the third Afro to bouncing fish. That's so much damage.
Yeah, that's so much. It's like consistent, because you just consistently grab her because she has a hard time with shield approach grabs because of her slow grab. And just getting all that bounce fish afterwards. Oh, that was definitely not a grenade.
Right.
Another bouncing fish. This doesn't connect, so he's out of that one.
But still retains the corner pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Zero Suit not being able to retain stage pressure control, which is important here, because if she gets it, she might just as well get that grab and kill you at this percentage. That's about
And there we go.
Game 5.
On reaction, solid normal getup. Just did a nair out of shield, and that was that.
ChrisR has been going last game with like pretty much everybody. But it's not that weird when you consider the character that he plays.
Yeah, and the kind of playstyle he uses.
Counter picks against her and counter picks in favor of her are like so important for Zero Suit.
And speaking of counter picks, of course he has his now.
Yeah, going to Dreamland again. Okay, no.
But
Battlefield.
Okay, Battlefield is actually fairly neutral between the two of them, so this isn't bad for Ivra at all, even though it's ChrisR's counter pick.
So he finally, I assume he banned Town and City and Dreamland.
Yeah.
Which I'd say, if you have two bans, ban those two stages. Because yeah, indeed, because the blast zone, the upper blast zone of this stage is higher, it's harder for her to connect these combos, which means that you live longer, which is important.
That was some crucial avoidance of the up air strings, but.
And the thing with that neutral air to either down B or the upper string is that if you DI in and up, it's harder for her to connect the down B. So if you are sent off stage but in there, DI in and up, so that you don't get down B spike. But if you're on stage, DI down and away, because then she cannot connect the upper strings as well. Getting the grab.
Ooh.
He's got with the stage presence.
Yeah, choosing to just maintain his position, but still he's so far behind in percent.
A B out of shield doesn't deal with do it yet, but
the nice another SD with side B from Ivra. That's not what you want to see at this kind of percent.
Movement right there from ChrisR. I mean, yeah, the inner drag is coming up in him, you know, it's just sad to see. But it happens. And ChrisR having the momentum right there. Tries to get that up though. That's such a good move out of shield. It's quick.
Oh, that's so high up, but still nowhere near enough with no rage on Ivra.
I mean, if she gets early stock, you always feel good for the Sheik player. Gets a neutral air. Zero to up the dash attack. And ChrisR trying to contain his pressure on the platforms, going for the upper, but not landing on the platform, meaning that he will actually land below him, which makes it harder for the player on the platform to get rid of that pressure. The grenade!
Yeah, she gets with grenade. Some very solid play from Ivra here and a surprise kill. And suddenly it's even after this fair string.
Yep, and that's what we call a solid snake right there.
Wasn't it the Tinder combo?
Tinder combo.
Yeah, the fair swipes.
Oh yeah.
Swiping right too.
The fair swipes, yeah. So first he comes up with a solid snake and then he goes for the fair swipe, the Tinder combo. And then in the end he bouncing fishes like the I don't like you or something.
Oh, there's some beautiful spacing from Ivra here too. Just bringing this all the way back and more.
I mean, he's in solid lead right here. I mean, ChrisR still is 0-2 for Sheik, so stuff can happen, but Ivra slowly but surely building this lead. And now has to worry about getting that stock. Goes for the bounce fish, ChrisR not falling for it.
Yeah, some nice DI there, because even that 50-50 doesn't have to.
Yeah, and then that jab. I mean, Zersu,
and that will probably be it. Yes, the nair to bouncing fish confirm. And Ivra is bringing that back. This is how you play the matchup.
Get top 4. I mean, the thing is,